What's up, guys? Derek, moreplates.moredates.com. I want to talk quickly about my experience with DNP. So, obviously, this is a super taboo topic. It's like the most frowned upon thing in the bodybuilding world, aside from synthol, I'd say. And of course, I have my experience with it, and I just wanted to touch on it briefly. So, first of all, huge disclaimer: don't use DNP. It's a explosive fat burning substance that was used in the war that killed people because it seeped through their pores and cooked them from the inside out. So if that's not enough of a warning, I don't know what is. So why would I have used it? Mostly being young and experimental and wanting to see what it was all about. So I've tried it, and honest to God, I wouldn't use it again unless more clinical data came out revealing anti-cancer properties or things that chemical uncoupling agents would otherwise benefit. So let me elaborate on that a bit. So when guys use it, they usually use it to get shredded. And that was obviously where I used it at the time. What I noticed when I used it is, first of all, it totally drains your ATP. It makes you lethargic. It makes you tired. It makes it impossible to go to the gym and get a good workout. You're perma flat. You can't get a good workout in. You feel like ass the entire day unless you use a very low dosage. You overheat when you eat carbs. Your body is essentially a furnace when you eat carbs. You have to, I had to adhere to a very, very strict keto style diet while I used it. And even then, it would spike my hunger cravings through the roof. It made sticking to a diet very hard. It made sticking to even getting to the gym very hard and getting a workout in. And the fat loss I got from it wasn't any, better than I would have got from other fat burning agents I would have introduced otherwise. So I've tried it in all contexts. I've tried bulking with it. I've tried cutting with it. I've tried a lot of things with it. And I think it has a place probably in terms of like if somebody was going to die from obesity and they had they couldn't even get to the gym or something, and you had to give them something, then perhaps it has some sort of therapeutic applications. But in terms of, fat reduction for somebody who is trying to keep their appetite at bay and relies on getting quality workouts in, I don't think it's a good compound for me personally. It makes, suffering 10 times worse while you're dieting. And I don't know. It just makes me feel like crap. So I don't like it that much. But anyways, the other properties it has, it's a chemical uncoupling agent, which I think poses some interesting, as far as a fat burner, I don't obviously it's going to work for a lot of people, but I think that's more so people who are actually have a lot of fat to lose. Usually when you get to the unsustainable single digit body fat percentage range, you're so hungry all day that anything you add to that stokes the fire, something like DNP, it just makes it way harder to stick to your diet and even get your workout in when you're drained to begin with. So I don't like it for that. But some of the anti-cancer properties and the potential benefits a chemical uncoupling agent has are something I've had my eye on. And I believe we're going to see more data in the future that actually explores DNP as a therapeutic treatment of sorts for different unrelated conditions that you would otherwise probably not think of. And it's worth exploring for sure, the data, not actually using it, obviously. But, people ask my opinion on it. That's basically my opinion. I don't use it. I've used it. I don't recommend using it. I don't use it myself anymore. I've experimented with it many times. It wasn't for me. But I await further human trial data for a more conclusive opinion on if it has no place in a therapeutic context in the future. At least for right now, it doesn't. But I believe the future is going to uncover some interesting things about DNP and perhaps other analogs or, things with similar attributes that'll greatly impact the medical community that would otherwise have been frowned upon in modern times. So it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. There is some very interesting data on DNP to begin with, totally separate from its fat burning component. So just for the sake of, if you're interested in that stuff, I highly advise you go check out the data, not the literal using it, the looking at the data, because that's what this video is about. So anyways, interesting topic. I check it out on check out the clinical studies. I've been reading them, and I think it's has some therapeutic promise in the future. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my blog, moreplatesmoredates.com. Talk to you guys soon.